Hey, how's everyone out there tonight? Whoa, Rainbow Bridge, first one in there. Wow, that's an unusual name, considering there was just a car that went flying in the air towards the Rainbow Bridge, exploding into a ball of fire. Still sore. How's everyone out there tonight? How are you doing? Are you doing great? Are you doing just terribly well? Chester the Gamer, what's up? Hey, good to see you. The Gamer, the Gaming Channel. Lion Roars, don't listen to CTV. No. Don't listen to mainstream media. It's not worth it to listen to mainstream media. They're going to feed you a bunch of BS out there. You don't want that. The bull. Hey, so how's everyone doing? And if you're in the United States of America, it is Thanksgiving, isn't it? Thanksgiving down there, excuse me. I'm up here in Canada, and in Canada here, it's not Thanksgiving. We already had our Thanksgiving. I don't know when we had it, a couple weeks ago. And, well, happy Thanksgiving to all of our American friends out there. Big ups to you. Hot Damn Elaine's Crafting in the house there. Got CJ in there, Lion Roars, Chester, Rainbow Bridge, Bud Files popping in. Good to see some new people in here. Well, people that are at least new to the channel here. Remember, this channel drops links, so type the word link in there. Type the word link in there if you want your link dropped in the chat, okay? Trying to figure out. I wish this had a pot on this deck here for this Rodecaster. I'm using a thing called the Rodecaster Pro. You can look it up on your Google search, Rodecaster Pro, to adjust the audio here. And I wish it had a high end, so I wouldn't overdo it, because I can slide it down to keep it low when I'm talking, you know what I mean, and then slide it back up when I'm not talking. But the high end of how much I slide it up to, if I go too far, then it really starts distorting bad, like way high, like right up there. That's way too loud. So I have to know where that exact spot is there, where it needs to be. Hey, but anyways, happy Thanksgiving. Red Mama in there, wishing us happy Thanksgiving. To everyone in the chat, anyone that's American out there, happy Thanksgiving to you. Appreciate your company in here, for sure. Hey, we got Frosty Broccoli popping in here. Hey, how's it going? Oh, good. I was thinking of going live, but didn't want to, yeah. Okay, well, good to see you. I wasn't thinking of going live, but then I was playing some music, and I was playing this song that I'm playing in the background here. And I don't know, something about this song sort of got me motivated to go live. So that's what I did. I went live. So we're here now, and the rest is history. What's going to happen? It's one of those, I don't know. Oh, we're just here for the fun of it, though, right? Remember, I'm here for fun. I hope you're here for fun, too. I don't know anything about this next track that's coming up here, other than it's upbeat rock jam coming up here. We got some rock jam. Some rock jam show here tonight. So, I hope you're going to stick around, enjoy it. We'll be talking to chat, see what you're all doing out there, see what everyone is up to out there in the land of the internet. The streets of the internet. That's spelled SKREETS. Yeah, so when I'm doing one of these shows here, I have to sort of consider what kind of music that I'm going to be playing here, whether it's going to be copyright music or non-copyright music. So, tonight it's so far starting out with non-copyright music, and we'll see how things go. But I do definitely like doing shows with the copyright music, you know, like with all the old classic songs and stuff like that. That was a lot of fun. But the problem with doing a stream like that is that you can't leave it up. You have to delete it when it's done because it gets blocked in all countries. It gets basically blocked, period. So nobody can look at it. So that's the problem with doing a, BG type show, you know what I mean? Wow, what's happening out there? Chat's going slow. Very slow. I see Frosty Broccoli out there looking good. Let's see, I see this as being the last comment out there. 42 in the chat, looking good. Mouth of the South popping in there. Good to see Mouth of the South. Good to see you. Big ups to you there. Beers and Cheers is live. Yeah, I was over there watching Beers and Cheers a little bit there. See what those guys are up to. And yeah, they're doing their thing, you know. I could be over there on their show, but I don't really like to sit in a show with a bunch of people with, you know, everyone else talking and me just kind of sitting there, you know. So I don't do well on those kind of talk shows, you know what I mean? Dot and Ernie in there. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. ABD. Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Big ups. ABD saying, hope everyone had an awesome Thanksgiving. Yeah, absolutely. Hot Damn had one. I bet you did, yeah. Yeah, anyone that's into crafting probably is into cooking, you know what I mean? Into doing things and making a really nice, fine meal for Thanksgiving. Droner Gaming, RP Live. Probably doing a panel type show. Frosty. TechLink Tektronix, hey, how's it going? Good to see you in there. Hey, I remember you came on my show there on the panel show when I had that link dropped in there. Good to see you in there. Got Corner Clubhouse. Hey, what's up? What's the special today? Is it pineapple pizza day or like a fried green onion day? You know, something like that. Fried green tomato day. Yeah, looking good. Hey, Chilled, what's up? What's up? Says happy Thanksgiving. You betcha. Good to see you. Belle V, yeah. Belle V, she's like the Dr. Ruth. It's like the Dr. Ruth show going on her show there, where she's Dr. Ruth, and then she's got the women there that need help, but not always talking about Dr. Ruth stuff, but whatever. Yeah, interesting show there, the Belle V show. So check out that link there from Frosty Broccoli there over to Belle V, and check out the Belle V show there. If you're into some talk shows like that, they're doing a pretty good job of it over there. I know some of you guys would like watching that. Rainbow Bridge, I got hit by a car for Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. There's somebody that actually took the name of the bridge, thinks he's the bridge, identifies as the bridge. Well, that's nice that you identify as a bridge, you know. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. It's nice. Let's see who else is on there. Mosh is live. Okay, yeah, looks good. Looking good. 53 in the house here. Hope you're doing good here today on Thanksgiving. Oh, being sick with upper respiratory infection. Wow, not good. Please, yeah, I'll go down to Dumas Walker's Kentucky Headhunters. Yeah. I don't know anything about that, but yeah, maybe some people know what you're talking about there. Got Kathy popping in. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Yeah, that was quite the incident there, the Rainbow Bridge incident. I know we were watching that. The last show that I was doing, we were watching the bridge incident, and I don't know what the latest is on that bridge. Let's see, trending. Let me look. I don't think it's, oh yeah, well, it's still in there. But I think that we pretty much looked at most of the video relating to that bridge. We realized that it's not terror related anyway. At least I would think that it's not, unless people are still saying that. Right here is the let's see. Right here is that shot of the car flying towards the bridge, and just look at, like, I don't know what it hits. You know, even on the overview there, I don't know. Well, maybe you might be able to see. I think it's a berm. You know, like some kind of a piece of cement or something. If you look at it, yeah. If you look really close, like right here. Okay, right here is where it hits something that's on a bit of an angle. You can start to see a bit of an angle right here, which like shoots it up at this angle, like right here. Because look at, as it comes out here, it shoots out up about here, like up into the air. It's wow, the thing is like really flying, you know, like holy jeez, like he's going fast. So yeah, it's definitely quite the thing. I don't know. It's quite the incident. Anyways, put it that way. I don't know that we've seen something like that in recent history. Well, other than lots of explosions and things like that. But otherwise, pretty good. Got Kotab in there. Hey, good to see you. It's good old Dakota. Pop it in from over on your channel there. Drop a link there. Yeah, I think Frosty dropped a link there. Or somebody dropped a link there. Yeah, Frosty's got it in there for you. Check out Kotab123. If you guys have never heard of that channel, you can check him out there. He does panels and stuff like that. We've got a couple of regulars that get on the panels and always talking about Patriot type stuff. So definitely worthwhile checking out. Let me fix up my color key a little bit here. Yeah, that was quite something there. Good discussion over there tonight, says Ski Slopes. Okay, yeah, you're having a good time there. Good talking to everyone over there. Sounded good. Angela in the chat, how you doing? Irish military is being ordered into Dublin, and Conor McGregor just tweeted Irish are now at war with the government and to fight back against the military to get ready for European uprising. So, Angela, you know, just knowing what happened, I think that what happened was, are we not talking about where we have a situation of 3 children were attacked by a person with a knife, and from what I gather, I don't know what the truth is in this, is that the person is an immigrant, and that people are now uprising against the bringing in of immigrants. Is that what's going on there? Like, what's like? Fill me in a little bit more about the whole story there. I know a little bit about it. I haven't really been watching. I saw the people out uprising out in the streets. So I saw the riots, or not the riots, but the protests. And they set some stuff on fire in the streets and whatever. Actually, let me go look at that story here. Just hang on. Let me see what that story is here. Far right. Trending in the news. Far right. Yeah, right. What are they spinning today? Ireland. Okay, hang on. Let me look on Ireland here. Yeah, we had this action happening over in Ireland that you're talking about there. So we've got a source who witnessed the rioting in Dublin, Ireland, sent this to me. He said, many Irish people have had enough of the violence, sex crimes, and housing issues caused by migrants. And the revelation that an immigrant suspect allegedly was responsible for the mass stabbing attack is basically the story. I do believe. Andy NGO is the source on this. So this is what we're seeing is, yeah, well, what you might call rioting, I guess, sort of. Let's see what else we can locate of what was happening. Had some action. Got this bit in here. No audio with it, but just a little clip showing a bunch of people out there on the streets. More action. So, yeah, when you say rioting, yeah, I guess you could say there's a big bus on fire. That's pretty big. I don't know what that kind of a bus that is. Oh, there's LRT or something on fire. Trains. Okay, so that's maybe just a regular bus, double-decker. And there's LRT car smashed on fire, like a light transit rail car. So yeah, wow, like that is like a lot more than what I heard. In fact, the little bit that we're seeing right here is kind of more than I've heard on this whole story. There's fires in there. See a car on fire. That's probably that bus burning. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. There's that light rail car.
Oh, that's gonna the electricity on that cable, isn't it? Yeah.
Windows, looting, Foot Locker. There's back to the beginning of this clip again. Clip by Roz Alerts off of Twitter, X. This is Ireland. And again, there were 3 children knifed by an immigrant, so there's kind of an uprising against immigrants happening over there in Ireland. Looting the Foot Locker. Wow, Angela, that's quite something if that's happening with what you just said. Yeah, I never heard that, so we'll have to watch for stories on that. But yeah, this is interesting, this rioting here. This is You know, this is akin of something you'd see in the States, honestly. Except, you know what? You know, like maybe this is Antifa, but this is, I don't know. I don't think this is Antifa. Antifa is pro-immigration. So, you know, I don't know who this is, but I think it's just general population uprising. I don't know. But they don't look happy. And that's quite something. Yeah. Wow. What next? Oh, wow. Even some violence on the streets, too. Fighting. People on the streets. Immigrants, whatever. Yeah, stuff with violence and that. Like, I think they're showing that some immigrants are being attacked and stuff like that, you know, fighting going on between the people. Like, look at groups of people fighting in different places. Like, all kind of different groups of people. Look at a guy with a knife right there. So you've got different factions even fighting each other over there, is what it appears like. So it's not just people rioting out in the streets, which it is, but it's also people actually fighting out in the streets. Here, look at, here's like a bunch of people coming out of a building fighting each other. There's more people fighting. It's like gotten to be pretty commonplace to see people fighting. Look at all those little different clips in there. Now, I don't know if all that is, you know, indicative of what's happening right now at this second, because what happens is people put together clips like that, you know, and then post them on the internet and make you believe that it's all relating to what's happening right at this instant over there, you know. But you can definitely believe that there's stuff going on. Yeah, Base Welshman says old clips. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking myself. So, but what, even though it's old clips, it shows that there's fighting between, you know, different peoples over there, you know, different groups of people, different factions, you know, and it's something that has been going on for a while. It might be what you might call brewing, or it has been brewing for a while. You know what I mean? And maybe it's come to a boiling point here now, where now you're starting to see the people out in the streets rioting. And that's what's really brought it to the attention of the world, I think, the rioting out in the streets. And that's what we're actually seeing here tonight. Interesting. G-Gab, hey, good to see you. Frosty Broccoli, points on the thing. Globalists, yeah. Watch out for the globalists. You know, the globalists are trying to bring like a common goal onto the entire world, and they're, you know, trying to talk all of the politicians in all of the countries into a common goal. So be aware of what that is all about, the globalism. And you know, I don't think you should be for globalism. Be for your country, for your borders, and for your country. And really, it's hard to have a country without borders, I'll tell you that. Like what's happened to society here in the last little while. And you know what? It's only happened in the last little while. You notice that? We used to have closed borders. The older that you are, the more you realize that, hey, closed borders was actually a good thing. You know what I mean? But not closed borders to the point where you had like the Berlin Wall and you didn't let people leave your country. You know what I mean? Like you forced them to stay in an impoverished country. No, if they want to leave your country, leave your country. If you want to, you know, legally immigrate to another country, well, do it. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Bearded Eagle. Good to see you. Gator Girl. Papa's Poverty Lawn. Sounds like DC with a name like that. FJT. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I was listening to this lefty podcast today, pretty well-known podcast, and they were talking about the right-wingers, and they said, get this, they said that the far right wingers fabricated the FJB thing. You know what I mean? That was hilarious to hear that. Like, really, honestly. JB. GGAB. Beers and Cheers is live. Yeah, I was watching Beers and Cheers, and yeah, I think Trollman was over there. I think on the panel, having some fun over there. And Porta Bonza says, yes, if you're truly impoverished, most of those illegally entering our borders are not impoverished. Probably. Yeah. Base says, Ireland has taken 180,000 adventurers last year. Rent has gone up 300% in some areas because taxpayers pay for their accommodation. Yeah, exactly. You only have a certain... That's what the politicians don't realize, is that every country only has a certain amount of basic accommodation, housing. And the housing is actually getting older as time goes on. So unless people are there to build fresh stuff, it's actually decreasing. And instead of increasing the apartments, accommodation, whatever, housing for all of the new people that you're bringing in, you're just leaving it the way it is. And now people are fighting for housing, i.e., causing prices to escalate. And you're seeing that all over the world. Really, it's happening everywhere because all of the governments are pretty heavy-handed on, bringing a lot of people in, both legally and illegally. So yeah, if you have high housing prices, that's exactly why. Yeah. Oh, I know what it was. It was the Let's Go Brandon. Okay. Do you remember that Let's Go Brandon slogan? They were trying to say that the far right fabricated or made up the Let's Go Brandon thing. Right? And that's what this podcast was trying to say. So I'm trying to think of, well, what does the left say that seems kind of whacked out, that they're trying to brainwash people into believing? Well, that would be one thing that I heard there yesterday, and I thought, yeah, that's interesting, because I think it happened right out of the blue, right? Remember? It was at that, I don't know whether it was Formula or some racing event where it popped up right out of the blue. Let's Go Brandon. You remember that? Do you think that was fabricated by the far right? If you remember where it popped up from. Like, come on. The media created it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. They were trying to cover up the fans who were shouting FJB. Exactly. So was it the far right that created it? No, I think it was the lefty media that created it. Yeah, that's funny. There's the truth. There's the real story right there. That's funny. Yeah, someone named Brandon won the race. So that was the deal and how that came about. Yeah, that's funny. Let's see. Well, yeah, you're having a problem here. They're also targeting mosques over in Ireland too. That's the other thing that's happening. So you got some of that action going on there. Hotels where fake refugees are staying are now on fire, is what this clip says here. and mosques are being targeted. So that's not good. Hey, Banana Zed, thanks a lot for subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, turn on that sub for 1 minute at least if it's not turned down. Thanks. I don't know if I saw that because I don't know. I don't see that. But anytime I go live, if a mod is in there that can do that, please do that. Appreciate that. That's that last clip there showing the Gate Hotel. So apparently this is a hotel that immigrants stay at, and there's a car being lit on fire in front of it as the mob rules is outside of the hotel. That's actually a pretty kind of a terrifying situation. And like I saw in the chat there, military is being called in apparently to help out. You can see some police there in that shot. This puts it right into the police car there. Oh, look at that, Garda. Oh, I don't know if it's police or what it is, but it says Garda on the side of it. So throws it right in there. Wow. Wow. Definitely not good. Yeah, right here. Well, this clip's rolling over and over here again. But look at, he throws it into the car, close the door. Some kind of a car, either police car or guard car or something. And starts fire in front of that hotel. Incredible what these guys are doing. Batman says, yep, police are called Garda in Ireland. Okay, yeah, good on that one. Thanks. Yeah, wipe your fingerprints off the box as you throw it in. That's right, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, if you just, tuned in just out of the wild, out of the blue off the internet. Garda is police, says based. Yeah, that's quite something. Let me see what else we can come up with here. There's this shot here. Bring this one in here. Fires burning, flags flying. Looks like windows broken. There's that long shot of that bus on fire, breaking windows. Definitely civil unrest to the nth degree. Like, it's like the people are getting pissed off. And, like, honestly, would you expect that this would happen? I've been watching this stuff happen. And honestly, it's struck over in Europe way harder than it has over in North America. But it's everything's happened worldwide, right? And you're talking about immigration, right? Talking about immigration here is what this protest is about. but you knew that at some point that it would, hit a kind of a tipping point where, the people that live in that country that saw all of those immigrants come in just in a really quick time, and then things starting to go sideways with what they're doing, and in this case, pulled a knife on 3 kids. Push bike gets thrown into the river. Police get attacked where their push bike gets thrown into the river. Oh well, yeah. I'll look for more here on that. See if I can find that one. Yeah, protests again. Some of these protests have what appears to be a flavor. I don't want to play the music on that one here, but of what's going on in Europe, or in Ireland rather, appears to have the flavor of Ireland is full. Is one thing that I saw there, a picture of Ireland, and with the meme said Ireland is full. So it's kind of that kind of a feeling, I think, by a lot of the Irish people. And I don't know what the solution is going to be when you've got a situation where you've already got a lot of people, immigrants have come into the country, and you can't tell them to leave, can you? I don't know. Can you? Is that what you want to do? What is the solution to the problem there right now? Because obviously some people think, well, too many immigrants have come in. Or is it just a matter of saying, well, hey, just, stop with bringing so many immigrants in? I don't know. It's like every country has their own issues with immigration. Every country is a little bit different with the number of immigrants they allow in, bring in, and what the tolerances are of the different countries, That's the whole thing. And obviously, when something goes sideways, like the knifings of the children's, that really, exacerbates the whole situation into the general public saying, hey, we've had enough of this. So is that what actually is happening? Probably. And what can you say? What can you say to the people? I don't know. It's a interesting situation that we're in. I'm not the guy that's in charge, so if I was in charge, I would say that moderation is necessary with anything in this world, right? Moderation. And if you don't use moderation, then you run into problems, right? And I can see that maybe immigration was maybe pushed a little bit too much here in the last little while. For whatever reason. It was like, what I felt almost? Like, it was like all of these people are immigrating, but was there like a really super good reason for the immigration to happen? You know what I mean? It was like, you got me. And remember, countries can also do what they do, like in Japan or in the Middle East, okay, where you can get a visa into a country. So sure, you're an immigrant, you come on in. Here's a visa, come in. Here's a visa for X number of years. And if you're a good boy for X number of years, then you can apply for permanent status. You know what I mean? Like that kind of a thing. That, in fact, countries like Japan, there is no permanent status. You just, come in on a visa and that's it forever and get it renewed. But some countries, yeah. But, for over here, hey, instead of just saying, come on in, give them the visa and be a good person. And if you're not a good person, well, then you don't have a chance to become a real immigrant over here. I don't know. Something like that. Feline Prowl says if they're illegal, then they need to be sent back to their own country. If they're illegal. Moderation is okay, but what of common sense? I don't care where these people came from. Common sense tells them they must go the legal way, but they chose to ignore that and take a shortcut. Yeah, I know, we see that. But it's not the people taking the shortcut. It's the government is allowing the people to take that shortcut. You know what I mean? You understand what's going on here? It's not the people taking the shortcut. The people, if you talk to the people and say, well, why are you taking this shortcut? They go, oh, yeah, well, the word is out that the government is lax on people, border hopping. This is a way to get in quick. Like we've heard people say that. People coming in at the border have actually said that. Like, it's not rocket science. It's the government that tells the people to come on in. Come on in, It's the... what I call the leftism rulers of the lands that are saying, hey, we want our country to be a globalist country, open borders, let everyone go wherever they want, let them travel to whatever country they want, live in whatever country they want, and not to have secure borders at all. That's really what the globalists want. And that's who you elected. You elected in Ireland globalist leaders that are allowing, mass immigration, which is causing the problems that you guys have. And it's happening worldwide because the globalism is, worldwide. And all of these leaders have been hoodwinked into it. Unreal. The battle's on. Precisely, Batman. That's what we've been seeing at the border of the states too. We watch that channel. I watch that channel all the time. We bring them on to the show here, where we show people crossing the border. And you're right. It's mostly military-aged men that are coming across. Like people that look like they're not having any trouble getting a job if they really wanted to work. You know what I mean?
I'm absolutely incensed seeing what's going on in Dublin tonight. I've just seen a picture of army vehicles going into Dublin on the orders of the Irish government to attack its own people that they've branded far-right hooligans. Far-right hooligans for being outraged that an Algerian migrant has stabbed women and children today on the school run. That Algerian migrant shouldn't have been in Ireland in the first place. If that Algerian migrant didn't get access to Ireland through their open border policies, then there wouldn't be children in hospital right now, there wouldn't be a woman in hospital right now. But the Irish government has sold their people to the wolves, and this is the result of it. And what do? They get the media and the lapdogs at the police to label all of these protesters far-right hooligans. It's not far-right to want children protected. It's not far-right to kick off when children are stabbed. It's not far right to want a safe country for your people. Ireland has fought for hundreds of years for its own country. And what happens? It's sold off. It's sold off to foreigners. And this is the result of it. No one is safe.
And they're being labeled far-right extremists. The people, just the general people. It's an absolute atrocity that the governments of the world will label people that they don't like, far-right extremists, you know, just because the people don't like what they see is going on. So they're far-right. They don't like it. Oh, they're far-right. Oh, they don't like what's going on. Oh, they're far-right. And she's right about that. She's absolutely right. And that's the story right there of what's going on. That's the feeling of the people. And that's why you're seeing scenes like this. Over there. Dublin, Ireland. Holy jeez. Well, when these guys riot, they go hard. I'll give them credit for that. Definitely give them credit for that. Let's see what else we have here. Irish Inquiry. Got a little clip here. Let's see what this lady says here. Hang on. Coming from X, courtesy of X, these clips here.
First public Connor.
Audio
Let's
in here.
David.
I think it was Sean, was it?
Jack.
Jack.
Kian.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peter? No?
the reaction when people learn
Patrick.
Muhammad is the most popular
I don't know.
boy's name in Galway,
no, maybe
Ireland.
that's like the most Irish name. Most popular, I don't know, Dave maybe?
Not a clue. Not a clue. I'm guessing it was not a traditional Irish name.
Richard.
It was not Richard.
Was it? Oh, fuck. Didn't see that coming. It wasn't Richard.
No, would you like to know what it was?
Yeah.
Right, I'll let you try and answer
I'd
first.
say
there.
Jack.
I'd say Mohammed.
You're correct.
What?
Right.
According to the CSO in 2022, the most popular boy's name in Galway was Mohammed.
Oh yeah, I read that somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but okay.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Right. That's interesting.
Do you want to know what it was?
Yeah, actually.
It was Mohammed.
Mohammed. Oh my God, yeah, it was Mohammed. I knew that actually.
Ah, fuck off. Wasn't Mohammed. In Galway. Mohammed.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to know what it was?
Yes, please.
It was Mohammed.
Okay.
Okay,
Most of the people are accepting. You notice that?
really?
In Ireland? Well, that's crazy, yeah.
In Galway.
Crazy.
Not in Ireland.
That's weird.
Does that surprise you?
Very interesting, yeah.
Really?
That's not right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what was the deal with that clip there. That wasn't very telling, other than a lot of the people didn't know that Muhammad was the most popular name in their little Irish town, which I guess that's pointing to there being a lot of people that would name their child Muhammad, i.e. a lot of Muslim people living in that town. Yeah, I'm kind of looking for that one that you were talking about with the police and the bicycle and whatever. But definitely lots of footage and stuff like that from what was going on there. Lots going on. Sable having a hard time believing this. Yeah, interesting. Let's see what else we got here.
Oh my god, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Looks like they're setting a store on fire.
This is
fire burning inside of that store.
They are breaking in there now as well.
Or maybe not a fire,
look
but
at the poor people. They're in the fucking hotel
breaking
now.
into the bottom there. Anyway.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Wow. Crazy stuff. Hey, actually, that last cut was pretty good. I liked it. Let's see. This one here goes more with the vid. Wow. I would say that it's shades of Mad Max in Ireland. Immigration. People are fed up with too much immigration, and there was, well, actually what precipitated it was there was an immigrant that went rank with a knife and knifed 3 children. And that's what caused it. Wow. X Dub's life on X. Oh, X Dub's life? Okay, let me do a look. Let me do a quick search for Dub's life on here. Okay, hang on. I have to take this off of there. Pretty good clip on here, though. Let me see Dub's life. Let me do a search for Dub's life. Okay, let me look for that. Dub's life, there's 2 of them there. I'll follow that one, follow that one. Okay, let's look at the videos that are on with Dub's life here anyway. We'll start with this one here. Hang on. Let me pop it in here. Just needs... Fortunately, these little things... Okay, here we go. Okay, first clips here. No... Short of the video itself, nothing about the video. Short of it, it's coming from a channel called Dub's Life. So this first clip is basically a nighttime clip. Looks like the police taking down some protesters. Light number of protesters out on the street, you can see. And then the police come in. Oh, there you can see somebody fighting. A couple of guys fighting right there. And then you see the police come in there, right there. So that's what that clip is all about there. I think they're just trying to quell some kind of a fight that was going on there. Let's see what else we have here. Next clip.
What the fuck?
Looks like looting.
Jesus Christ. Guys, I don't know.
Store looting.
Oh my God! Look, they got inside Arnold's. What the fuck? What the fuck? What?
Like that's not protesting immigrants. That's like gone into a hooliganism when you start doing that, going in and into a store and looting or what have you. Another clip here, Dub's life.
What a day, what a city, I heard that.
Oh, is that the that's maybe the bus earlier.
What a day.
See this one? Okay, this is another shot of that building that they were looting from the ground level.
Look, they're all running into Arnott's. Fucked.
That's the store.
Free for all in Arnott's there. They're getting in there.
This one here is on the street. You can see there, that guy, what is that? Is he police? He could be police officer that they're antagonizing there. So yeah, you've got some fights like this going on. Hang on, I gotta be careful what I show on here. So we can see him being, attacked by people, stuff like that going on. Here's more happening. Police on the street, in the car, being pushed back by the people. That's what that clip is. Garda.
Smash it. Do one, lads.
So, police car being pressed by the crowd. I'm not sure what this one is. Keep an eye on this teeth. What else here? A couple of guys doing something here. Not sure what they're doing there. This might be something pre the bikes thief disguised as delivery worker. Steals a bike. There you go. Well, nice. Okay, but anyways, there's a few of his clips there. That's some pretty good. Channel was better before the antagonist showed up. Yeah, exactly. Who's that? Uh-oh. Who showed up? What's going on, crowd? Hey, how's it going? How's everyone out there? Hope you're doing well. Good to see everyone out there. 73,000 people in the chat, along with all of those people over there on Facebook. Hey, hi, everyone over there on Facebook. Nice to see you. Anybody over on Twitch as well? Good to see you. We're streaming over to those other platforms there. We're looking at the Garda, the police over in Ireland. And it's quite interesting what's going on over there. The people are really rioting. I don't know if it's going to... what do you think is going to happen, Base Welshman? Do you think that it's going to be continuing? Like, it's nighttime here. It's daytime over there right now. Are we seeing any feeds over there being daytime, like a YouTube feed or something like that I can put up here? Anybody live that we can show a feed or something coming in from overseas? Is anybody protesting over there right now that you know of? Because if there is, or you know of anything else there, we'll put it up here if there's someone live over there. Irish government courts have issued a felony arrest warrants for Conor McGregor for inciting riots and domestic terrorism charges. So Conor McGregor is the one that's kind of being in charge of the protests, I would imagine, by that Mona Lisa. Yeah, the people keep importing don't have that. Yeah, over here in North America, we're pretty entrenched that, we know that there's a lot of people that have come over, and really we're faced with the same problems. Like we've even had, there was an immigrant right in my own city that grabbed a U-Haul truck and drove it around the city and hit a bunch of pedestrians. And I don't think he killed anyone, but people ended up in the hospital. So yeah, things like that have happened over here in North America. But life goes on, I guess. I don't know. That's a really interesting story, though, of what's going on over there. And it's trending. It's a trending thing. That's the reason. That's kind of the reason that I picked it up here, is because it was one of the trending things on X there right now, because we were kind of looking at that. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Happy Thanksgiving, Ron. Says, Thanksgiving to you, signs. I was sleeping and woke up. Checked to see what was on YouTube, and there was Tommy streaming. Yeah, kind of out of the blue. Yeah, I don't have a particular, stay in your lane type, go only stream at this time or whatever, or when somebody else is not streaming or streaming. Although, yeah, if I turn my computer on or whatever and I see somebody else streaming, well, I'm probably not going to stream because I'm watching them, So if it's people that are streaming that I like watching, then I'll probably watch and not stream, right? So that's one of the reasons I don't stream, right? Because I'm watching somebody else streaming, pretty much. But don't think that I'm not streaming because somebody said something, somebody did something, somebody posted something, something happened out there on the internet. I rarely follow what's going on out there, So I don't know what's going on. What you guys are doing and what the trolls are doing, hey, good for you trolls for trolling. Okay, that's what you do. Do it well. Okay, but otherwise, don't worry about me being trolled by you, because if I don't see what you're trolling me about, if it's not here on my own channel, I don't see it. So it's probably, not doing a whole lot of good, put it that way. Okay, Connor will jet in his Bugatti boat. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Well, you might have one guy like that you can sort of go, yeah, that guy's the far right extremist, whatever. Yeah, which you have that. You have the guy that's the leader, that kind of gets people motivated and stuff like that. But and the government figures, well, yeah, you take out the leader and the whole thing collapses, which is true. So I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, B. Cal says it was an illegal, but stabbed the girls. Yeah, based Welshman. Okay, so you would know better than most people because you're in there. You go to the pubs, you talk to the people. You know what the sentiment is. Like over in the UK. I don't know. Obviously, you are not maybe right there, but the sentiment is not just there. I'm pretty sure it's all over the place there and the same thing, we see an awful lot of discourse over in France as well. A lot coming out of Paris where things are going kind of sideways over there. So yeah, it appears that the boiling point is kind of being reached, and it is reaching that maximum a lot quicker over in Europe than in North America. So we'll see what happens, but it is what it is. Can't change what's happened. All we can do is just watch it. Queenie, how about that immigrant that killed that doctor here in Red Deer a couple of years ago, Tommy? Yeah, Queenie, you're right. You're right. Right here in my own province of Alberta, there was an immigrant that killed a doctor in his, I believe it was in the doctor's office, right? So that happened right here. And like I said, there was also the guy in the truck. There was people that got mowed down in Toronto. There's, lots of deaths happening all over the place. It's gotten to the point that we said that there would be a lot of deaths that would happen because of bringing a lot of immigrations over. People said that. I said, yeah, that's probably true. That's probably going to happen. And then we saw it happen. And you guys saw it happen. Everyone knew that it was going to happen. And you saw it happen and you're seeing it happen. And now you're pissed off about it, and rioting out in the streets and saying, hey, enough is enough. Exactly what you're talking about. So that's what the story is here, just so that everyone knows. The world is going nuts. Yeah, well, think to yourself, what caused the problem that you're now writing about? Globalism, right? Globalism. That's it, in a nutshell. That's what caused the problem. It's causing problems all over the world, this globalism opening the borders. And we've said that. We've been watching this. I'm not one to start a riot or tell you what to do, but we'll point out what's going on. We'll let you decide what's right and wrong. It's a brand new world. It's 1984 incorporated into it. It's like, I don't know, I got to read that book one day. But does 1984 have one world and then that government is trying to control you? Hang on. Hasn't the government been always trying to control us? That's their job. We elect them to control us. Like, how stupid is that? Holy. Yeah, I'm going to vote for you so that you can tell me what to do. What kind of a system is this? How about I'll elect you to have me vote on every damn little thing that you want to do, okay? Let me be part of the process. Okay, I'm thirsty, and all I have is a jar of Old Smoky. Okay, Old Smoky. Only 32% moonshine, Old Smoky. Now, I have some of these once in a while, and you can see there's still a lot of them in the jar. It's like a delicacy. More than anything. Okay, that's all it is. I rarely have anything. But my throat is so sore because I'm talking. And I need to have something to coat my throat. And I thought, wow, what better item to have than a moonshine-infused peach. Was that a peach? Apricot? Peach? Whatever. Old Smoky. Anyways, look at that. Look at that baby. She's dripping. Dripping. Okay, here we go. Let me eat this thing. Oh, man. It's got that hint of moonshine flavor. Peach. It's peach. Really good. Gotta try that. Try that sometime. Old Smoky. And by the way, this show is not sponsored by Old Smoky, but it should be. Old Smoky. Take note. "70 people in the chat. Thanks a lot for joining us here tonight. Appreciate your company. Got Sable in there, big in the chat. Anyone that's typing in the chat there, big on you, big ups to you. Keeping the chat going. That's one of the things that actually tells YouTube to send more people over here, is the number of people chatting and the speed. And there's actually statistics on the back end of this that actually rate the chat and how fast the chat is moving, believe it or not. So it's a thing. How many people are in the chat and how fast the chat is rotating and people are typing. Yeah, 1984 is a must read. Yeah, I'll have to read it. Absolutely. I hope it talks about globalism. I hope it talks about everything that's happening here right now. You know, I know that it's like, hey, definitely the government pressing us to do what it wants us to do, but that's what the government does, right? And I'd like to see government by direct representation, which means, okay, like for example, let's say that your federal government is going to write a bill on a pipeline, okay? Should we build this pipe? Should we allow this pipeline? Yes or no? Simple question. You know, okay, put it out. Don't just have the government that is like the Democrats, for example, decide whether that pipeline should be run or not. No, that's bad. That is called, in fact, you call it democracy, but it's not democracy because you might not have even voted for that guy. But how about if an actual vote comes out to where you could electronically vote on that issue, and the vote came out to you and it was on your mobile phone and it said, would you like to have that pipeline? Yes or no? Just vote yes or no. Yes. Okay. Now at least everyone in the whole country was able to vote. Maybe not everyone, but a great number of people on that one issue. That is like direct representation. Instead of voting Biden in, okay, you vote Trump in, and Trump says, yeah, let's go with the pipeline. Okay, yeah, pipeline's a go. Okay, now all of a sudden you change leaders and Biden comes in and he goes, no, we don't want the pipeline. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, the people are starved for gas. You're like lined up at the pumps. You need oil. You know, there's no more oil. It's running out. The government is saying, build those frickin' cars and whatever. Hey, get this. My city, Edmonton here, this is how stupid it is. Our city bought a whole bunch of buses, $60 million worth of buses, electric buses, from this company that has now filed Chapter 11, and half of the buses don't run. The buses, get this, these are, we're talking about the transit system here in Edmonton, where it's 30 below in the wintertime. And these buses that they bought are supposed to have, the advertised range is 300 kilometers with these buses, okay? The buses, now, I'm not even talking in cold weather. The buses are only getting like 150 kilometers, right? And before they have to recharge. So in other words, they go out on the road, get this, the bus goes out on the road 6:30 in the morning. It's got to come back to the garage by 9 o'clock in the morning, okay, because it's already driven 100 kilometers. Then it has to sit charging until 3 o'clock in the afternoon before it can go back out again for another 3-hour stint. That's what these buses are that they bought. That's how stupid it is, right? But anyways, and what happened there is the liberals that they elected in our government decided to buy these stupid e-buses that we knew were foolishness and wouldn't work, and blew a whole bunch of money, $60 million, $30 million of which don't work. The buses don't even work, and the company's in Chapter 11. So there's our e-bus scenario for our city here, and that's my tax dollars went to that liberal fiasco. Okay, and I was against buying those buses too. Absolutely. And now I'm laughing. Now we're laughing. Now we're having the last laugh. Those liberals. Those crazy liberals. true story, though. That story just broke today in our local news here. Julie Smith, good to see ya. I don't know if you saw that story. It was posted in Edmonton Exposed on Facebook. Frosty. Don't hammer the chat, GTP. With the Israeli-Palestinian stuff. Okay, let's see what else is going on. See if we can look to other issues around the world. Now that we've tapped out the Dublin, Ireland thing there. We'll be watching that story, though. That's definitely a story that's trending, absolutely. Trending, too, you've got Kyle Rittenhouse. I think it was with regards to Kyle suing Whoopi Goldberg, was that one. That was that story. Stuff going on in Calgary. Biden, what's going on with Biden? Let's see. Latest from Biden. Stand by. Oh, he's probably wishing everyone a happy Thanksgiving, that kind of thing. Yeah, all the politicians are giving, what would you call it? Thanksgiving wishes. Whoop, whoop. Big ups. Biden, of course, giving his Thanksgiving wishes. Again, the other story was the car flying into the Rainbow Bridge in our chat tonight. Some of them need to be stuffed, says Julie Smith. Yeah, exactly, Julie. Yeah. I like how the hang on. I like how okay. Is this a left meme or a right-wing meme? Look at it. It's true. I have 81 years behind me. Your other choice has 91 felony charges ahead of him. That's funny. Biden. Maybe they'll throw Biden and Hunter in jail one of these days. That'd be nice to see. What's with Biden, too? Is he okay? Because I keep seeing these pictures and shots and stuff like that of him where, you know, he's not looking all that great, you know what I mean? It's like, I thought I looked bad, but, you know, Biden. Or is that him? That is Biden, by the way. I'm looking at it, I'm going, is that Biden? What the heck's going with him there? He's not moving. That's the whole thing there. He's just sitting there, motionless. He's just barely moving. Yeah, he's, I think you're pushing him too hard. As a president of a country, you're pushing him too hard. He should be sitting at home like me, like chilling out, mellowing, and, you know, and not doing stuff that's too strenuous there. That's gonna, you know, push him too hard, because it's sad but true. How come he's always falling asleep wherever he is? You ever notice that? What's this clip here? Communist country. Oh man. Okay, there he is. Look at. He's falling asleep, for God's sakes. California. Yeah, well, I guess if you're in California, that would put you to sleep right away, just being there. See, and like, here's the difference between Trump and Biden. Biden is just a fun-loving, nice guy, and Trump is like a big meanie. That's why the liberals don't like Trump, because he's just a big meanie. But Biden, he's like a fun, all-loving, fun guy. Some fun Gus. Some fun guy. Yeah. Okay, what else is happening? And yeah, they have this photo radar stuff in our, I don't know, they have this in your country or in your county, whatever. It's called photo radar, okay? I don't know if you guys have that, but we have that here. And there's different forms of photo radar, okay? There's the type that is on a pole that sits at an intersection, like a red light camera with a radar, a speed camera. But we also have this thing called a photo radar truck, okay? And that's what you see here, is the photo radar truck. Now, what these things do, to me, I look at it as being a danger, and it should not be there. Like, the roads around here are designed with shoulders. The shoulders are to be used for emergency purposes. But what they'll do is they'll go onto an overpass like this, okay, and they'll station this photo radar truck right here. They'll park it there. See that little flag on it there? And they'll have the camera on there, and then they'll take the guy's plate picture as he drives underneath here on this road here, right? This is the freeway. So to me, this truck sitting up here, when you're going around the corner on this overpass, whatever here, this guy's sitting in the shoulder here. If you ever had some kind of an emergency or something happened and you needed that lane or whatever, well, he's blocking that lane, sitting there, just doing nothing more than generating income. And the whole thing with this story is that they're saying that it's not being used for safety, because the government has all along said, yeah, this photo radar stuff is for safety. It's all for safety, all for safety. Yeah, we're doing it for safety. We're generating money for safety so that we can advertise to drive safer, right? Use the money for advertising to drive safer. Yeah. Give me a break. So now Alberta is banning the photo radar on some locations, Henday in Edmonton, Stony Trail in Calgary, saying the ring roads are being used to make money, not for traffic safety. So that is a story that is coming our way, which is that the people are rebelling against the government, just basically milking them for money, Hey, so you're doing 110 on a 100-kilometer-an-hour ring road, like, big deal. Like, give me a break. It's not making anyone drive any slower, not making anything any safer at all. Not in my opinion, anyways. Of course, there are those of you that think that, everyone should be clamped down on and milked for as much money as possible by the government, and you're willing to lay down and take a beating, but not me. Not going to happen. Christy B, yeah, we got you on our big screen tonight. Family all went home just relaxing with a Jack Coke. Hey, sounds good, Christy. Well, hopefully I look good. Look at, I'm starting to get, I'm noticing a little bit of hair on the sides here is starting. I need a haircut, I think, pretty soon, because I'm seeing that coming out here. Got my nice hat on here. A little bit of sparkly on there tonight from the chroma key. TV sets in the background are all running nicely, and the show is looking good. What do we need to amp it up a little bit here? Okay, dancing girls. Okay, dancing girls in front of me. Okay, you got it. Here it is. Okay, how's that on the big screen? I wish I had some dancing men for you, Christy, but I'm a guy. And in my repertoire of crap that I look at, that would not be possible at this moment. But I might get some dancing men for you at some point in the future. But actually, I actually looked for some dancing men, you know, like some Chippendale dancers or something like that, just for you ladies out there, because I know there's a lot of ladies that watch the show, and I'll have to go out on that search again, because so far I haven't found them. BCal, I'd still take Trump. FJB, is that real skin? Yeah. The Biden shot, yeah. At Biden having a fancy meal with maids, living in fancy house off people's tax dollars, yeah. Drug money. Hunter drug money. Taxi ride live. Biden's a robot. Not seeing a lot of channels live, says Frosty. Wow, amazing. When you're 81, it's hard to work 12 hours a day. You get tired a lot faster. He's doing the best he can. That's true, Guy. Absolutely. I agree with you. It is really, really hard the older that you get to, especially do a full day like he's doing. They're carting him all over the countryside and doing all kind of shows and whatever. And you can see that he's barely able to move. Snoop. Yeah, it's a Biden.
What the dog doing?
Snoop Biden dog. Could be Alzheimer's there, Guy. Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, his handlers and the people that elected him, right? Because the party, they voted to who is to be the league. You know, they could have put it this way. How about Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders, I think, would have been a way better leader, way more with it. Of course, way more communist, left-wing, extreme left-wingish, you know, with a lot of his ideas and that. But you know what I mean? Like, more with it than Biden, right? Like, he had, he was able to speak, coherently, and had no problem with, debating Trump and stuff like that. But whatever. Hey, the Democrat Party and the people that are part of the party voted him in as being the leader of the Democrat Party. So whatever, their choice. My opinion, terrible choice. But really, terrible choice. But if you want to get rid of the Democrat Party from leading the country, excellent choice. Excellent choice. You couldn't have put a worse leader in power to lead the Democrat Party, right? And I'm actually surprised that they got in. I really am. But they did. And now after a bit of Biden, let's see whether or not he'll get voted in again. Let's see. 2024. Fungus is more like it. Yeah. He's always looking to sniff the girls. I don't know what he said there. There was something else. He did something with a kid there too. There was a little kid in front of him there, and he said, "Are you 18 years old?" or something like that. It was like, it was a strange. It was almost as like the kid is like 10 years old, and he's like asking the kid if the little girl if she's 18 years old or something like that. I don't know. Did you see that? But that was about the latest little gaffe. Oh, it's with that guy. Hey, check out our backup channel there. Give us up to PressPad if you've never heard of it. Check out that link right there. PressPad link. And sub up to that channel. It's my backup channel. And if I'm not live here, I would be live over on the backup channel. I'm not live there today. But we do simulcast over there sometimes. They tried that photo radar in Arizona. It didn't work out too well. They stopped it finally. But that doesn't mean they won't bring it back. Yeah. Like we have it here where you have the police officer standing there with a radar gun, or you'll have radar in a cop car or something like that, where they'll be doing their thing. But this is like it's not even the police that are doing this radar. It's not even the police. It's like a sworn in dude, whatever, to just operate the radar. You know what I mean? So it's not even the police operating this radar. It's the municipality And the municipality is raking in the dough, not even the police department. So it's a cash grab. And that's why it's being pointed out as being a cash grab. Hey, COVID warrior. Good to see you. What's up? Not much over here. Doing the usual. Having fun. Gonna keep tightening and tightening until we kill the head of the snake. Yeah. Pretty much. Get caught speeding the same way. Yeah. The last ticket that I got was a photo radar ticket from a vehicle stationed. I don't even know where it was, but a stationed vehicle, not from a pole one, right? And it was, I don't know, I forget, $120 or something. Hey, 12th man, what's up? Good to see you. 12th man, off grid, coming in from Alaska. Big ups, big ups, big ups, there, friend. Hey, what is it? 11:22. Mater, good to see you there, Mater. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving again to everyone in the United States. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Up in Canada, we had our Thanksgiving about a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, good on you. Hopefully it worked out well for you. Good holiday. And I saw you there, 12th man, over on the channel. You were on Beers and Cheers up on the panel there. I saw you up there. Looking good, looking good. Kind of rolling by the channels, seeing what's happening. A beautiful day. Not Chippendale. You can do better. What? You don't want to see some Chippendale dancers up here? Come on. You can't let all the guys have all the fun, you know. We've got our our fancy pants dancer here. She does a little twerk in there, right? Hey, what are you doing there? Jeepers creepers. She's nice though. I'll give her the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Whoop whoop. Okay. Hey, I'm going to take a little bit of a break now that I brought her up here. Hang on. Let's bring somebody else up here. Okay. I'll take a bit of a break and be back in just a hair. Okay. How about that? Let's see. How do I get out of here? Other than stand up and walk out of here. Okay, and I'll leave this on here. No, I want that background on here, but I want me out of here. So, hang on. Gotta do something like this. Here we go. Okay, I'll be right back in a little bit, so don't go anywhere. We'll do something else here when I get back. Who knows? Remind me whether you want trivia, GeoGuessr, or let's see, what else can we do? Anyways, those two things. Or we could look at more news and stuff like that happening around the world, so we can take a look. Go out onto the internet and find that Chippendale that we're looking for, just for a beautiful day. Crow. That sounds like old Batman music or something like that. Weird. Hey, how's everyone doing out there? What you up to? Where are you? Where are you in the world? How about that? How about that for a good question? Anyone out there in the chat? Let's find out where you are in the world. Let me just go through the chat for a little bit here. Just hang on. Oh, let me get rid of the chroma key problem here. I guess I could call it some way. Just do a quick color key adjustment. Looks good. Okay, I think we're good to go. Good to go. Let's do it. What are we going to do? Okay, we were going to play a game or something like that, but I was going to ask a question. I get sidetracked here with doing other kind of stuff, especially when I got to set up the freaking back end here, program, technical stuff. You know, these programs are tough to run. I'll tell you why, because you've got the, you know, the camera. Yeah, I'm sitting here in front of the camera. But there's the technical part of it, you know, the chroma key making me be the image in front of the background, shifting whatever it is that I'm doing in and out of here. You know, like even something as simple as the dancing girls, or bringing the bomb here, you know, let's blow up. Hey, whoa, we're blowing up the place here. What the heck is going on here? We need a bomb sound, you know. Okay, there you go. Multiple bombs. It's the bridge. Oh no, the bridge. Amazing. Yeah. Should have had this yesterday when that we were showing the car and the bridge thing going off there. Okay, enough of that. Okay. Or, you know, like once in a while you might want to land a helicopter in on the show too. That's always something that happens, right? Let's do it. There you go. And yeah, there's the chopper in on the show right in front of me there. Well, I'm glad at least the chopper, you know, isn't blocking me 100%. It actually looks good sitting right there. Hang on, let's bring it in again. Actually, I like that special effect. What'd you think of the chopper? Hey, let's check it out again. Chopper one, come in. Okay, next. That wasn't even funny. I was looking at the chat. Frosty's in there dropping links like a one-arm paper hanger. 12th man is in there. Lincoln was talking trash about you, even though he don't know you. Well, yeah. What else is new? That's what guys do. What did he say? What did he say? I want to know what he said. Lincoln Kane, what did you say about me? You better not have said anything about me, or else. Okay? Or else I'll send my, I know a guy with a dingo. Just saying. I know a guy with a dingo. And now it's on. And it's all because of 12th man. You know, like I didn't say anything. I didn't start anything. I didn't, like, why is Lincoln talking trash about me? Other than you were talking to him and I was brought up over there. I know it. Something's going on there. But anyway, say hi to Lincoln anyways. You know, I like him. Honestly, I think he's a guy that he's going places, right? The show is going places over there. And he's a cool guy to watch. Australian, you know, like I'm a Canadian with a Canadian accent up here, about up here, yep. And you know, he's down there in Australia, on the outback, roo hunting. He's got one of those trucks that has one of those antennas that stick out right in the middle of it that blocks your vision. He's probably doing some metal gold nugget detecting and stuff like that out on the outback. just having a fun time. Yeah, maybe he's more like the alligator hunter, you know? Who knows? But anyways, I shouldn't talk about Lincoln because he's going to watch this. He's going to laugh. And at the end of the day, hey, I have nothing negative to say about Lincoln. He's an okay guy. Has a good show. A lot of his people that are on his show are drinking a lot. So, you can either align with the program and the people on the program and, have fun, or it might not be your cup of tea, whatever, So each to his own. But he's doing a show, and I give him credit for being able to do it for as long as he does it and for as long as he has done it. How about that? Anyways, moving along. Nanak, live, Australian. Oh, None 2K. None 2K. Wow. Check out that one. That one sounds interesting. Hang on. Let me look at that one here. That one sounds interesting there, Brett. I don't know much about that one. Let me look at my lives here. And I have to go over to... I don't know much about that one. Let me look at my own channel. Give myself a thumbs up. Only 43 thumbs ups. Greg Wycliffe earlier. Vic BC Live doing their thing, doing a game show or something over there. Hot Mess Summer, check her out. Channel reviews, that's my channel. Nightbot dropped the link. That's another backup channel, my channel reviews. Caulfield. Where's that one, that Australia one? I'm looking for it. Oh, None 2K. Okay, let me just click on that one. I don't recall that one. Maybe I'm sub to it already.
A lot more attention to detail. You'll enjoy it more, and I'm going to need to put in some extra pictures so that you can gain a little bit of an insight into what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll show you a couple of those pictures now.
Hang on, let me...
This is the order of Quetzalcoatl.
Let me just bring it up here for half a second and just watch the show for a minute.
Start looking that up. You might also ask yourself what that is and why it's involved and what that is. All right, now there's some very interesting things to do with all of this, and a lot of it revolves around Q. So this interview that I did does make some very interesting claims about the whole Q psyop, and that's what we are going to call it, because whether it's a good or a bad one, it's still a psyop. It's got people thinking and motivating and moving. So there is a lot to talk about in that interview. This particular person has called out...
Yeah, this is him. NUNN 2K.
Believe that it is a good.
I'm going to sub to him. I never saw him before ever.
Psyop, and goes into great detail explaining how and why that is the case. So stick around. We're going to edit that and have that for you in the coming days. It will be a very interesting interview that many of you, I think, will find.
I'm not sure what that is behind him there. Coily cord off of the ceiling. Could be exciting. A vehicle that he's
disturbing,
in.
Disheartening.
Looks like a vehicle seat that he's in. He's sitting in.
Or possibly
Port Maguire, a boat.
Positive.
In fact, I even thought a boat when I looked at stuff behind him. Is he in a boat?
I'm not saying that it's all real or whatever. I'm just saying this bloke has a very interesting take on what's said. And as part of that interview, he has brought forth. He's somewhat of a collector and collects a lot of stuff. He's brought forward an artifact that.
So yeah,
I was amazed.
Brett dropped a link to None 2K. I just subbed to him there. He's got 10,000 subs, so he's a fairly big channel. 125 watching him there right now.
Mason in
And
New South Wales.
that's really about
personal
all that I
Masonics.
know at the moment about him. So, yeah, interesting. I'll be checking him out, see what he's into. Port Maguire, so maybe he's on a boat or something. He says, his stream says, the surprise and I are meeting Port Mac locals from 7:15 tonight at Jimmy's Bar upstairs at the Western Port Bowls Club in Port Maguire. So that's what he's up to. Australian Capital Territory. So I guess he's Australian. Is all that I'm picking up here. I don't know, Brett, you probably know more about him and his channel. But I don't know much about him. Oh, what is that? He said I had to get rid of broccoli. Patient. Make me mod. Make me mod. Who? Ben Hill? Who's Ben Hill? Subscribe to you again. Maybe a plane. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. But hey, all I can say is nobody's perfect in this world, in this whole world. And, out of the literally thousands of people that I touch, see, whatever, people in the chat. Think about how many people in the chat. How many subs have I got, right? Every one of those subs has probably said something to me in the chat. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. That would be wrong to say that. Not every one of them. But let's say a quarter of them. So that would be 1,000, okay? So there's 1,000 people that have said hi in the chat, that have touched base with me, whatever, sort of touched my life, you might say. 55 right now in the chat. And, a number of them actually participating, talking in the chat, right? But the rest of you are listening to me, so I'm touching you by you listening to me, You might not realize that, but... And, you're like part of my life, right? So I have to, be accepting of everyone out there and be, thankful that you're subbed up to the channel and, we're watching what's going on. And, hey, I'm having fun. You're having fun. And that's the real reason that I'm here, is for that. I'm not here to try and be some kind of a pinnacle celebrity. I say it all the time. Hey, you're a celebrity, or I'm a celebrity, or whatever. And yeah, you are a celebrity because, one day I'll be walking down the street and someone will go, oh, hey, Tommy Temper. You know what I mean? And in fact, it happened, but only because I've seen people already and I know who they are, so no big deal. Around here, it's not that kind of a way it goes. But I'm having fun. The story is about whatever is happening for the day. Whenever I throw the switch here, every time it's a little bit different. But what's good about having a kind of a show that's a little bit different is that I can figure out what works and what doesn't work, right? And I can see right away the kind of a show that I do. Some things work and you maintain an audience and other things don't work. So for example, if I was to move right now to a trivia kind of a show, it depends on the audience, how many people are willing to participate. And the easiest one to do is for you to just give me the answer in the chat. And I'm looking right now at the chat. So I should be able to see in real time your answers here, which should be good. I'm looking at BCal You're a good man, Tommy. Thanks for letting me watch your stream. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for popping in here and saying hi. And some people are not welcome because they're banned from the stream. They're blocked from the stream. I have a block list here of people that are blocked, you know, and they're generally people from, the you-know-where channel. So far, I haven't really talked too much about them people. So I hope they're not disappointed. In fact, they probably are disappointed because they ruined it for themselves by, going too hard on the trolling, really, honestly. If they would have been a little bit lighter, on me, then they wouldn't be in the Whoosbot tank, or at least they might have gone in the Whoosbot tank, but maybe not in there for a long time. But as it stands, whether they're talking about me anymore or not, I don't know. I really don't care. But that's the only, bit that I wanted to say about them, unless anybody has any questions about that. But I don't really want to go in that direction. Be good on the radio. You got a voice for it. Thanks a lot. Rise COVID Warrior 77. You're a good man. Yeah. Okay. So, let's move on to the next thing. And I think it should be moving on to, let me open up a trivia section here. I was going to ask you where we should go or what we should do, but let's just go to trivia. Okay. Trivia questions coming up here. Let me just look for a quick trivia source here. Stand by. Coming right up. Let's see. Let's see what we should go for. Science. Oh, jeez. Some of these questions are pretty hard. Hang on. I have to go to these questions backwards, when you're doing these trivia things here, because, if it's like, what is, like the question I just looked at, the very first question, just think of it. How are you at a question like this? Oh, where did it go? It's now gone. 12 man. The Iditarod is a dog sled race held in which U.S. state? That's the first question. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on, we need the music on this one here. Stand by. On the music, we've got it. Stand by. It's coming up. Okay. BCal for the win. Alaska. It's Alaska. The Iditarod is a dog sled race held in Alaska. You got it. Follows the path of 1925 Diphtheria Serum Run, and it was first run in 1973. Although the ceremonial start of the race is in Anchorage, the start really has its official start in Willow. It used to start in Wasilla, but was moved due to the lack of snow at that location. The end of the race is Nome, the famous Nome, Alaska, for also gold, even in the water on the coast off of Nome, Alaska. Ruben Sanchez, Tommy Temper, happy Thanksgiving. I subbed to your channel because you subbed to mine. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. And I'm sorry I do not know of you. Was wondering if maybe it was a mistake, or do I owe you a thank you? Ruben Sanchez, hey, thanks a lot for the big ups there. Sub because of that. That's good. Well, let me go to your channel and see what the deal is over there, why I subbed or whatever. It was something that happened, and this is what your channel looks like. Looks pretty good. Give me a sub. Hey, Ruben, type the word link in my chat, okay? Just type the word link. So if you look at my bot there, Nightbot, it'll drop a link to your channel. You've got 61 subs over there. Believer in Lord Jesus. Oh, wow. And I did sub to you, too. Wow. Well, I don't know why I subbed to you. I think I saw you on some channel somewhere doing something. And I think you had created some playlists and stuff. And maybe I expected that you would be putting up some videos or something like that. You know, how do I know exactly why I subbed to you? But hey, you're over here and you're saying hi in the chat anyway, so that's interesting. So yeah, thanks a lot. I do sub to a lot of people, that being said, and like today I subbed to NUNN2K, was a brand new one, because what happens is I'm like sort of influenced by a lot of other people in other channels where they drop people's links and stuff like that. So maybe that's how I kind of came across you. Who knows? Interesting. Ruben Sanchez in the chat. Good to hear you. Tommy, over time viewing the screen, do your eyes bother you? I found amber glasses help me. Not really. I'm sitting quite far away from the screens. I'm like about, I'd say 3 feet away from any monitor. Although the monitors are, you know, I wouldn't say huge, but, you know, they're a widescreen monitor. In other words, they're only like about a foot tall, right? But they're like wide, about the size of 2 monitors. So I've got 2 of them, one here and one here. So I've got 2 dual monitors in front of me of where I'm sitting here. And sometimes, like over here where I've got the Iditarod sled one, the thing is kind of light. Okay, next question. What kind of animal is a dick? What kind of animal is a dick? D-I-K. Anyone know? Alaska was the answer to the last one there, by the way. And I thought, 12 Man would get that one. The Iditarod, you know, he was actually in the Iditarod race, no doubt. Just saying, maybe, not likely. What animal is a dick? D-I-K is the question on the next one. KMC says bird. Miss School says South African antelope. And the answer is antelope. Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Yes, sir. Antelope. You got it. Okay, next one. Animals. The answer is going to be either living or dead. Animals. Is the Tasmanian devil living, extinct? Is it living or dead? Is it living or extinct? Tasmanian devil, living or extinct? Al Munson. Dick. Yeah, I saw that one there, Al. Okay, is the Tasmanian devil living or extinct? Muscool says living. Ron Volt's living. KMC living. Be killed. Dead. Rise dead. The answer is living. Tasmanian devil. Interesting information on the devil. The cartoon character Taz may not be real, but the Tasmanian devil is, and it lives unsurprisingly in Tasmania. Well, I guess Tasmanian devil. Yeah. What about it though? It's not that large, but it's the size of a small dog, and it's known for its ferocity. Ooh. The Tasmanian devil population is being ravaged by a contagious facial cancer. Ooh. The threat is so great that healthy animals are being removed from the wild to be kept as breeding stock should the population die out. Wow. So, yeah, it's real. It's out there. Lives in Tasmania. There is such a thing as a Tasmania devil. Whoa. Big ups. Okay, next one. Okay, what is the largest living lizard lives in the tropical area of Indonesia? What is it called? The largest living lizard. Hot Man Summer. Blue Jay Outpost. Toothpick. Frosty Broccoli. Hot Man's got that one. Living. Gopher Groundhog. Extinct. Rise COVID. Rise COVID says monitor. No. It might be a monitor, but that's not the answer. The largest living lizard is, yes, MSK, Ms. Cool, with Komodo Dragon for the win. Komodo, with a K-O, K-O-Modo. Looking good. Okay. Oh, that's a hard one. What country did the Chihuahua originate in? Chihuahua. Where did Chihuahua come from? Who knows? Chihuahua. You know, the little ankle biter? What country did the Chihuahua originate from? Unacceptable Cora for the win. Mexico for the win. Could be even Panama, but the answer that I have is Mexico. Chihuahuas are very tiny dogs. Their name sounds Spanish. Big ups on that one. Oops. Hang on. I'm trying to resize this on a different window so that I can still see. Okay, the eggs of an American robin are generally what color? American robin. Mexico was the win. Everyone with Mexico. Blue Jay Hunt mascot thought. BKL. KMC. Blue for the win. First one in when that answer must be on a laser connection there, on a fiber connection. Rise COVID Warrior 77 with blue in there. Popping right in there. Blue, blue, blue. Blue Jay. I like that. The Blue Jay answered red. Come on. Okay, you've heard this one, even if you don't know it, you've heard it. The sea parrot is known by another name. What is it? There's a bird called a sea parrot, but it's also known by another name. What is the other name? 59 people in the chat. Come on, we need more people answering. If you know the answer, answer it. First one in for the win. The sea parrot is known as, it's a negative on the lovebird, negative on the seagull, negative on the robin eggs blue. Yes, well, yeah. No, robin eggs blue. That's correct on that one. Blue, blue, blue was the answer on that one. Hot Mess got that. Unacceptable Cobra got that. except for Blue Jay. He didn't get it. Toucan negative on that one. Okay, here's the question again. The sea parrot is usually known by another name. What's the other name? Lower that music a bit, just so I'm not yelling over it. Yes, MS School Puffin for the win. Puffin coming in there. Yeah, you got Upik coming in with Puffin. Pelican, yeah, close one. KMC, Pelican. Well, it's close to a Puffin, but no, doesn't win. Puffin is it. Yeah, you got that one with the Puffin. Interesting info. Okay, what about the Puffin? What do you know about the Puffin? 3 types of Puffin: Atlantic, horned, and tuft. Their short wings are well adapted for swimming with a flying style underwater. Puffins share the body shape and coloring with penguins due to convergent evolution. However, whilst penguins are native to the southern hemisphere, puffins are native to the northern hemisphere. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a puffin per se where I've gone, oh yeah, that's a puffin, and I don't know that I've ever been in a spot where, people have pointed out a puffin to me. So I'm going to pass on the puffin as for having seen it. But maybe I have. Who knows? Because I've been around coasts and that where you might have seen stuff like that, but you never know. Okay, let's see. Now, somehow we're coming in with bird ones here. The phrase boneless, brainless, and bloodless is often referred to what creature? What type of creature? Usually it's your girlfriend, that says that about you, at the end of the relationship, like, why are you boneless, brainless, bloodless, spineless piece of garbage? Get out of my life, and I hope I never see you again. No, we're not talking about a human being. What type of creature? Yeah, the trolls. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, exactly. Ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, Unacceptable gets it with the jellyfish, with the answer. Jellyfish for the win. Big ups. Boom, boom, boom. The jellyfish. What do we know about the jellyfish? Are they in decline? I don't think so. Yeah, right. Jellyfish do quite well in polluted waters. Okay, that's good to hear. Dead zones have a lot of jellyfish. Okay, great. Excellent. Pollution is good for jellyfish. Glad I knew that. Okay. Oh, that's way too easy. Which mammal belonged to an order that gets its name from the Latin verb to gnaw? To gnaw. Which mammal gets its name from the Latin verb which means to gnaw? That's quite an easy one, actually. Which mammal? Which mammal? Type of a mammal. It's not a dog. No. Got stung by a man of war jellyfish. Ooh, that would kill you. I don't know. It hurts. I don't know if it would kill you, actually, but it would definitely hurt, yeah. Wasn't a jellyfish. Wasn't it some other fish that killed whatever that Australian dude. Remember the Australian guy? He died from a fish that stung him. Anyways, this one here, the answer is a rodent. The rodent. The mammal order that gets its name from the Latin verb is a rodent. Stingray is the one that I was thinking of. Correct. Yeah, you got that one. Let's see if anyone got the rodent, though. No, nobody got the rodent. Worms, no. Not even close with worms. Dog, no. Beaver, close. The beaver was close. So, rise COVID. Beaver is close to a rodent. But beaver is in its own rat. Oopik says rat. Yeah, that would be it. Okay, next question here. Okay, there are several kinds of mammals that can propel themselves through the air efficiently, but there is only one that can fly. Which is it? Which mammal can fly? That's a pretty easy one. Easy one. Which mammal can fly? Part of Anza says squirrel. Flying squirrel, says Ron Volts. Yeah, right. Why? How dare you call me a flying squirrel? When the answer is a bat. That's right, the answer is bats. It's bats. Bats for the win. Interesting info. Bats are the only mammals that truly fly. The only mammal. Otherwise, they just, kind of float. Or whatever, glide, right? I guess like a squirrel, he just glides through the air. He doesn't really fly. He doesn't flop his wings like a bat does. Rachel Notley's mouth. Yeah, that's a good answer too. It's a bat. Kamorments in Japan. Fishing. Okay, there is a type of a whale that has a unicorn-like tusk extending from its head. Can you name the whale? It's a tough one. Long unicorn-like tusk extending from its head. Miss School gets it. Narwhal. First in. Nuts and Crackers in for the win. Narwhal. KMC. Unacceptable Cora, I think, got it in first on my screen here. Looking good. Ron Volts with Sperm Whale. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Next one coming up. 57 in the chat. We're holding up the number here with the game show. Remember, I said we're going to try something different here, but let me go with a different background here. Hang on. Let me go with a different background. First of all, bring me in here. Bring that in there. Adjust this here. Do that. Hit that. Cut that in. Okay. Little different background here just for that. Next question. What type of creature would be of interest to an apiarist? A-P-I-A-R-I-S-T. Apiarist. Apiarist. What type of creature would be of interest to an apiarist? Now, you either know this or you don't, I guess. Unacceptable Cora says apes. KMC says bees, or birds rather. Miss School says bees for the answer. Crafty Visage, bees. Bees is the answer. Bees. Apiarist is it's the posh name for a beekeeper or someone with an interest in bees. Bees are welcomed by gardeners as they help to pollinate flowers. But if you want to harvest their honey, it's best to wear protective clothing in case you're in a bad mood. Okay. Okay, because of the requirements of pumping blood to the brain, which animal has the highest blood pressure of any living animal? Which animal has the highest blood pressure of any living animal? Daisy's looking for a boyfriend, Ron says to Nuts. Yeah. Chat's nice. No fighting in the chat. That's good. Answer is giraffe. Part of Bonza has got that. First one in. Hummingbird. Hummingbird has to be under the wing of the Canada Goose. Okay. Okay, what about this one? Which species of rattlesnake, this, you should be able to get this one. Species of rattlesnake in the western United States was named for the geometric pattern on its skin. What's that one? What's your answer on that one? You got it. Who got it first? Unacceptable. Got it in first. The diamondback rattlesnake for the win. And remember, any bite from a rattlesnake can be fatal. The most dangerous species of rattlesnake in the U.S. is the Mojave rattlesnake. And the least toxic is the Sidewinder. Well, we have that's of a rattlesnake, right? Sidewinder. Yeah, okay. Least toxic. I'll keep that in mind the next time I get bit. And remember, there's one place that a guy, when you got two guys out in the desert, there's one place that a guy never wants to get bit on because, you might die. Because your buddy might not suck the poison out. Okay, next up. Oh, this one's too difficult. Yeah, right, Ron Volts, his dick was the answer. Okay. Which animal species is called a howler, a spider, and a woolly? What species is called a howler, a spider, or a woolly? Those are types of blank. No, not tarantula. Monkey. Think about it. A howler monkey, a spider monkey, and a woolly monkey. Those are types of monkeys. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. No, the answer was monkey. Not wolf spider. Spider wolf monkey. Okay, what animal are known as ships of the desert? Ships of the desert. What are known? In fact, it doesn't even say animal. I gave it away. What are known as ships of the desert? And they're smelly and bad-tempered. Camel for the win. Camel. Ms. School gets it. Unacceptable. Blue Jay. Rise COVID. Going in there. Blue Jay turtle. What? Yeah, I don't know about the turtle one. Okay. Polar bear. Yeah, okay. Let me go to a different genre. Okay. That's cool. Maybe general. I thought that was general, but it ended up being more about animals. What does Volkswagen, the popular German car, mean in English? What does Volkswagen mean in English? If you were to, at least this translation that I'm looking at here. Miss School gets it. People's car for the win. The Volkswagen Beetle was the VW first car. Released in 1938. It was designed by Ferdinand Porsche under the direction of Adolf Hitler. The People's Car was not known as the Beetle until 67. Wow, that's interesting. Yep. Trying to find some that I could, if I could answer it, you could answer it. So got to have a question here. I got into some more difficult ones here. Yeah. What are you cutting if you're using pinking shears? What are you cutting if you're using pinking shears? People's Car for the answer. Yeah, I guess you could go Volkscart. Yeah, you know, when you get more fabric for the win on that one. Ms. School gets that one too. You got Curious Musings in there, Crafty Visage, Rudd in there, fabric on that one. Fabric cloth, yeah. Got that one. Lots of wins on that one. Your finger, don't cut your finger, yeah. Latin word, into Latin words here. The word circa. What does the word circa mean when preceding a date? So let's say we go circa 1900. What was that word circa mean? Crafty Visage, around for the win. Around. It means around. Circa, like a circle, around. For the win. Yeah, that actually makes sense too. Around, circa. Circa 1900. Around 1900. Yeah, even though it's got nothing to do with a circle. But anyways. And spinach consumption rose by over 33% in the USA in 1931. What is the main reason commentators give for this? Why did spinach consumption rise by over 33% in 1931? That's right, Popeye for the win. Ms. Cool, first in. Wow, you're in there. Wow, you must have like a fiber connection and a pretty quick keyboard there. Popeye for the win on that one, and lots of people get that. The release of the Popeye comic strip happened. The first Popeye comic strip appeared in 1931, and as a result, kids thought they could build their muscle power up quickly by consuming massive amounts of the green vegetable. Either that or mom saw it as a good excuse to persuade their kids to eat some greens. So there you go. Yeah, it worked. Well, yeah. Nowadays it's moved over somehow to broccoli. Broccoli. If you're engaged in busking, what are you doing? busking. If you are engaged in busking, what are you doing? What is a busker? Busking. Answer I'm looking at is performing. Anything close to that works. Ron Volt says measuring boobs. I don't know if that's performing. Busking. Yeah, right. That's not what busking is. Busking is the practice of performing in public places for tips. Thus, buskers are often called street performers. You know what? Why is having a podcast any different than being a street performer? You know, you're like sitting here practicing kind of a busking kind of a thing. You know, this is like as close to busking as you can get. Like, really, I don't know if I could last standing out on my street corner of my town here, you know, on a box spouting off something. I could probably do it, but it would have to be funny and engaging and stuff to really keep the audience. I think that it's way tougher to be a busker out on a street corner and to be, you know, you gotta say these jokes, you know, stuff like this. Give me an I, give me an I, give me an I. You know, like Roman numerals, right? Oh, an IV. No, a VI. No, a V. Okay, we'll get it here straight. But anyways, having a podcast is kind of like being a street performer. You know, in a lot of ways. It's like that. In their slogan, how many varieties is the Heinz company famous for? Street performer on that one. Performing was the last one. How many varieties is the Heinz company famous for? 57. Partabanza first in there on that one. Good on that one. We got Rise in there. Unacceptable. 57. How about Leo the Lion was the mascot for which film studio? Remember the film studio that has the lion in the beginning? Which film studio is it? Partabanza for the win. MGM Studios got that one. Sounding good. The Leo roared at the start of all Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer productions. TriStar's mascot is Pegasus. RKO is a radio tower. Paramount Mountain. Procter & Gamble first sold their unsinkable bar of soap. What was it called? Oh, come on. Easy. What kind of soap? What was that soap that they sold? The unsinkable bar of soap. Invented 1879. Procter & Gamble's Ivory soap for the win. Crafty Visage first in. Then MS Cool, Unacceptable, Soap on a Rope. Soap on a Rope. Yeah, exactly. I don't think so. Okay. Soap on a Rope. Some of these questions, you know, like, what's the name given to a screwdriver with 4-pointed pattern? Phillips for the win. Partabanza got said. Carrie's Musings. Unacceptable. Rise. That's cool. Next question. What is the colloquial name for a New Zealander? What do you call a New Zealander? Colloquial name for a New Zealander. A New Zealander is known as a blank. Kiwi. Unacceptable Cora in there. Milk of magnesia. I've seen the answers before. Before the question. Upik. Yeah, exactly. You're seeing things. Yeah, Phillips. Yeah, except you're about 10 years late with the answer. Are you on like a dial-up connection, Upik? Wow. Okay. What do hodophobia and St. Christopher have in common? I'll repeat that. What do hodophobia and St. Christopher have in common? Good night, Carrie. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had some fun with a couple of games and stuff. Like Hodo, Lord of the Rings. Hodo, yeah, like that. Hodo phobia. Hodophobia. And St. Christopher. What do they have in common? This is a difficult. Upik says fear of travel. The answer is travel. You get it. Upik has the answer on that one. Okay, let me explain why. Hodophobia is the fear of travel. And St. Christopher is widely regarded as the patron saint of travel. St. Christopher, the saint of travel. He's also the patron saint against toothache, storms, and floods. There you go. He's like a multi-purpose saint. You know what I mean? So, you know, you probably didn't know that, so now you do. So, St. Christopher for the win on that one. Hodophobia, travel was the common thing there. And you got it, Upik. Wow. I didn't get that one. I did not know that. We all like to exercise to the village people singing YMCA, but what does YMCA stand for? What does it actually stand for? YMCA. Type it out. And first one to get it is, I'm looking. See if an answer pops up there. That's right. That's for the win. Young Men's Christian Association for the win. First one in was Andrew. Andrew popped in there right away. Knew that one. Good on you. Interesting info. YMCA founded on June 6, 1844 in London, England by George Williams. It was originally formed to help young men who were coming to the city looking for work. It had nowhere to stay. In many parts of the world, the YMCA still provides accommodation, but the main emphasis nowadays is on health and physical fitness. There you go. Okay, let's see what else we have that's fairly easy. What word meaning to worship or respect is also the last name of an American revolutionary dentist and silversmith. Smiths. Okay, I'll read that one again. It's kind of a hard one. What word meaning to worship or respect is also the last name of an American revolutionary dentist and silversmith? And if you're into, North America, the American revolutionary dentist, if you're okay, Andrew Martineau gets it with revere is the word we're looking for. Guy Bassett, praise. The answer was revere. Think about the question again. Revere. What word meaning to worship or respect is also the last name of an American revolutionary dentist? Paul Revere, wasn't it? Paul Revere. Information. Paul Revere is best known for his Midnight Ride, in which he helped to warn fellow Americans of the movements of the British Army. Had to defeat that British Army. Otherwise, if that wouldn't have happened, would potentially the US of A be controlled by the UK? You never know. What animal do these names have in common? What animal do these names have in common? The Cornelius, the Cogburn, the Foghorn, and the Chanticleer. What animal are those names have in common with? Partibonza. I don't know that that's the answer, Partibonza. I see a different answer here for whatever reason. Close, though. Close. Yeah, the rooster. Ron Volts gets it for the rooster. The answer that I have is a rooster. Hang on. Let's look here. What's this all about here? Foghorn Leghorn. It was the rooster. Warner Brothers. That's right. And then you had the Kellogg's Corn Flakes mascot, Cornelius the rooster. Chanticleer, rooster, and the Fables with Reynard, the fox, and Chaucer's Canterbury Tales. There you go. So the answer was actually rooster on that one. Was the common point, whatever, for each one of those, which was interesting. What name do the TVs, the Jetsons, share in common with baseball players Nolan Ryan, Jeff Bagwell, and Craig Biggio? What name do they all share in common? Oh, come on. If you're at all into sports, well, you get that one. But what about the TV, the Jetsons, have in common with baseball players Nolan Ryan, Jeff Bagwell, and Craig Biggio? They all played on a team known as, probably. Okay, I'll give you the answer. Partibonza, you got it. That was the answer. Yeah, the Jetsons, Astro, right? The name in common is Astro. IMDb tells us that the Jetsons were on the air from 62 to 1988, with the lovable Astro as their family dog. Nolan Ryan and Bagwell and Craig Biggio are former star players for the Houston Astros of the National League. Interesting. The city of light did see me rise. To great heights I do soar, by strength of iron, my feet never leaving the earthen floor. What am I? Astro. Houston Astros. Astro was the dog. Do I need to repeat that again? Okay. The question is, what am I? So listen again. What am I? The city of light did see me rise. To great heights I do soar. By strength of iron, my feet never leaving the earthen floor. What am I? Oopik, yeah, you're hot on it. You're hot on it. The answer is the Eiffel Tower. And Oopik knew what that was, but he was playing, you know, because look at his answers there. Oopik says Paris, the Napoleon Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower for the win on that one. By strength of iron, my feet never leaving the earthen floor. The Eiffel Tower, an iron structure, was built in the city of Paris, France during the period 1887 to 1889. The tower was designed by Gustave Eiffel. At the time of its completion, it was the tallest tower in the world. It is a popular tourist destination, having been visited by many hundreds of millions. There you go. Cooperage. Which item of clothing is Eiffel Tower for the win on that one? Tower of Light, duh. But the steel was the answer, that kind of tip off. Which item of clothing is also the name of a breed of cow, a traffic barrier, and a British island dependency? In fact, you could get it just off of the cow. Which item is the breed of a cow? What do you wear? It's like a breed of a cow. Or a traffic barrier. Not Bollard. Not Holstein. Jersey, K9 for the win. Jersey. Think about it. Breed of a cow. Yeah, Jersey. Traffic barrier. I've heard of a Jersey barrier. British island dependency. That I don't quite get, but Jersey. Probably an island named Jersey. Got it with the Jersey. Geo Skirl got it. Andrew Martineau. K9 Gaming in for the win. Superstition states that it will bring you good luck if you find what item and hang it over a door. What will give you good luck if you hang it over a door? Horseshoe, says Bartabonza for the win. Quick in there. Okay. I don't know. That's a bad idea, though. You know, because if it falls off of that doorway and hits you in the head, that, like, right away, you know, is not a good situation. It's more like getting hit in the head with a horseshoe is a bad thing, right? What about mistletoe? What do you think about mistletoe being hung on the doorway? Have you ever done that? Have you ever, you know? It's usually something that women would do, you know? It's like, oh, I'm going to hang that mistletoe up there. And I'll just wait till he comes walking around here, and then I'll pounce on him. Okay, here's the quick question. Got to come in quick with this one, okay? It's a quick answer. Quick answers coming in here. On a standard computer keyboard, what is the only vowel that isn't on the top row of letters? It's not on the top row. What is the only vowel that is not on the top row? Partabonza for the win. That's a quick, yeah. That was a quick one. Yeah, you got to come in with a quick answer on that one. A is the answer. Partabonza in there with the fiber connection. Definitely coming in there. Interesting info on a standard QWERTY keyboard. All the vowels apart from A appear on the top line. A is normally situated between the S and the caps. That's right. Encyclopedia. Ooh. Hey, but that was pretty good. I had a fun time doing our little game show here or whatever with the trivia questions. It was something a little bit different. I just thought that I would, start up the stream, do our thing. A was the answer on that one. But I had fun. Hope you did. It's at my house here, 12:45 in the morning. I don't know if we can talk about anything else that you want. Anything else you want to talk about? Any questions? Questions about anything out there? I'll answer any questions. Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies. But I'm just here sort of for a fun time on the internet. Like, I'm not here to get into my personal life and stuff like that. Like I have a personal life. Oh, I did a video. Actually, let me play my video. Hang on here a second. I did a stupid little video here. Actually, let me I'll turn that music down after I bring it up here. Just let me go over to where the video is, wherever that might be. Move this one back over here. This up here. Go in here. Go in here. Go in there. Look for a screen capture, which I don't see one. Let me bring this up here. Oh yeah. Okay, here we are. Okay. So this is basically, yeah, if it... Hey, have you noticed that this is what's happening? I'll tell you what's happening right now. Is that YouTube is slowing down, okay? And I'll tell you what they're doing and the reason they're doing this. YouTube is slowing down the feeds to you because they want you to pay for their premium service, okay? So if you pay for their premium service, you get the quick service, okay? But if you don't pay for the service, especially if you don't watch the commercials, okay? If you don't watch the commercials and you don't pay, and if you have an ad blocker on, then they put you on slow-mo, right? Which is the revolving circle for a while, and that your page doesn't hit you, okay? So keep that in mind, that if you're running an ad blocker, they don't like it. They slow down your feed out to you if they know, and they've said this, right? They've said this all along, that that if you have an ad blocker on, then they're gonna slow down the output to you, okay? And you'll see this by the circle. And before the video runs, if you're running an ad blocker, now you'll see a circle like that, right? In fact, it never did run there. Hang on, let me reboot it again here. See if I can make it work.
Can you guys see that? There's 3 SUVs right
You got
here.
And
You thought that we were ending.
oh, hang on here.
Over to the left there.
Go back to the beginning again. Okay, so anyways, this is a typical impoverished Canadian Tire store because, you know, they can't even fix the sign there. It's actually Canadian Tire, but no, it says and Tire. So this is me heading to the and Tire store here. So this is what the video is all about. Oh, hang on. I'm not sure how Queenie got on there, but she's on there in the background. Okay, let me start this video here and we'll carry on. This is me at the Canadian Tire store having fun.
And Tire, we're at the And Tire here in Canada. So yeah, you got it here. You thought that we were ending the show, but hey, you got the Tommy Temper show, and we're at the And Tire store, and we're gonna grab a shopping cart and go inside and see what's going on. But we just wanted to let you know that we did make it. We did make it in one piece. And it's funny when you're doing a video that people all over are watching what you're doing when you're doing it. But anyways, we're trying to get going in our out of our vehicle and into the Canadian Tire. So we'll be in there. Or I don't know if I'll do a video in there. Maybe I'll do a little bit and edit it. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. This is probably it. See you later.
I wasn't sure what I was going to do at this point. But
at the And Tire store, Tommy Temper.
That's where we are.
Hey, there was a guy that just came through here, and he went by and he hit the speed bump here like you wouldn't believe with his little racer. Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Bottomed out here.
The guy, he was going pretty fast.
Right,
he was
here
going
at
like
the
about,
Tire
I don't know,
store.
40 kilometers an hour. Check this thing out. Look at that rack of jerseys.
Jerseys, I guess you'd say. And look at, they've got jerseys of all
That's a pretty
types
weird
here
thing.
on this rack that's rolling inside of the Canadian Tire store. Go figure. Oh man, look at this. If you're like a hockey fan or something like that, look at, they even got a few competitive teams in here. Wow, crazy. And check this out at the Canuck Tire store. This is not a piece of paper. This is an electronic device with this little thing here where they can program it to electronically change. It's an LCD display, believe it or not. Every one of these is a little LCD display. Check this out. One of these tags is flashing here. I wonder what that means. I wonder if it means low battery. Well, what if they all started flashing in the entire store all at once? Every one.
Look at this. Every one of those is in a little electronic computer display, LCD display. In the whole bloody store. So it's the first time I noticed that.
Oot store. And yeah, that's the Canadian Tire store. Well, a little bit of what it's like in there. Pretty huge store that they have over here. Huge. Set up for Christmas here and stuff like that. But yeah, it was fun down here shopping.
Saw those at LCD.
Yeah. A gig. I'm at the Canadian Tire store and I got this booth set up here where they're selling furnaces. Man,
this was funny because
okay
I was acting like I was selling furnaces there, at that little booth that they had set up there.
Offering there the $1,500 rebate.
I was sitting there in the actual chair
So we'll see who
because the
comes
guy
by
wasn't
here.
there selling
And,
furnaces, so I took his spot
Whether
there.
or not we can sell him a furnace today. Here we go. First guy with the furnace here. Furnace sales. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I can do it. Okay, well, I chickened out on that one. Oh, well. Too bad. Okay, so there it is. We're over at the Ann Tire Store. The Ann Tire Store. And that's it. By the way, I did actually, I didn't video it, but I tried to sell somebody that actually worked there a new furnace or a furnace cleaning job there while I was sitting there, but I didn't get it on camera, but I was having fun there anyways. I didn't want to offend some kind of a Karen inside of the store, you know, because I was inside the store. But anyways, that's it for the Ann Tire, the Canadian Tire story. Boop, boop. Hey, and check out this. Hey, we're now at the Best Buy store here though, but this is a 100-inch television screen. Wow, 14,000 bucks, but beautiful. Sony. Okay, so that's it for the trip to Canuck Tire. So I hope you had fun with us. Thanks for coming. And that was it for that little gig. So anyways, that's on my in my video section there. So I did that little video and I posted it there just earlier tonight.
Like it
just
is
for
an armed
something
suspect.
to do. So
no doubt about that.
That was kind of a little something that I was doing. That's let's see. I think I cut the stream there yesterday and then went to Canuck Tire Store. So that's when I did that little recording there. So it was kind of fun. Yeah, this chroma key's off again here. Chroma crazy key. Wow. Okay, there we go. So, anyways, yeah, thanks a lot for being with us tonight. That's the Tommy Temper Show. That's as good as it gets. That's almost 1 o'clock at night. 40 people in the room. Thanks a lot for being with us. Anybody else going to go live? Anybody else going live here right now or doing something where somebody could drop a link and say, hey, head over here and see this guy here. Brooklyn Audit is live right now, Frosty Broccoli. Maybe that might be one to go to. Let me click that link. And yeah, he's doing some stuff where he's showing looks like a protest that he was at, maybe. I don't know. Oh, that's Cass Running New York.
Look,
his video that he's up to there right now. That's this one here.
This guy's laughing.
So yeah,
we gotta do this. Watch this.
So if you go over to that one, that actually looks like a good one to head over to do a raid over there to him.
One side of the gate, and then you had like a few people on the other side. It wasn't many. This was at the end.
I'm gonna
of the
just say hi to
I
him
really
over there.
did, like a 3-hour stream at this whole protest. I was done. I was in the middle of it. Like I was all up in there. Not one person touched me. And he's there 6 minutes, and they already abuse him. This is at the end. Like this is already,
I just said,
like,
"How's it
12
going?"
o'clock, it's
my
late, dude.
caps lock was backwards.
Now watch this.
Doesn't that stream have like 600 people?
Yeah, I had a lot of people on that stream. Yeah.
Brooklyn Audit.
He's got
a big stream. He's got 105,000 subs on his stream. That is big.
Good to see you, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy, listen, I'm not usually the type to do things like this. Jetro, what's up, bro? I see you there. I'm not the type to do shit like this, like troll people and call them out like these fake 1A auditors, but this one guy's got to get called out.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's on rollerblades now, mind you. Rollerblades. He doesn't have sneakers.
Okay, well, anyways, that's what he's doing over there on his stream there right now. If you want to go over there and check that out. Brett dropped a link over there. Yeah, it looks like they're doing an expose on another streamer over there. But that's Brooklyn Teflon Audit is the name of his channel. And Brett dropped a link to Teflon Audit, so make sure you click that link. And when we drop the stream over here, you can head over there. Or let's see, who else is doing something? I don't know who else's link. In case you might not want to go over there, who else might be doing something live there right now? Anybody in particular? I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'm going to just call it a day and go my way. Go my way. I need my little exit music here. Here we go. Exit music. Oh, what happened? There we go. Little exit music, outro music, and that'll be it for us there. Thanks a lot there, Frosty Broccoli, for helping out there, dropping all the links and everything there tonight in the background. Not giving you enough credence there. Anybody else out there? Great time. Thanks a lot. Anybody that gave us a donation? No donations at all. I don't think so at all. Nobody donated to the entire stream there today, so it was lackluster in the sense of me being the busker out here on the street doing the busking. But on the other hand, not necessary on my channel. We're doing pretty good. But we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Had a lot of fun with the stream and the game show and everything else there. And we'll see you all again. Good night. Bye-bye for now. Whoop, whoop. Big ups to everyone out there. Blowing them up. One show at a time. Okay, where's that button? Can never find it. The one that says end stream. Oh, there it is. Over there. Click this one. And it says end the stream. Not yet. Or end the stream. Which button do I press? Not yet or end stream.